Hey everyone, it's Crystal Neath, your intuitive tarot reader, and I am here with your March 25th, 2019 daily tarot reading. And of course, this is for Monday. And I'm going to go ahead and get right into the message. The first card out we have is the Queen of Swords. We have the Hierophant, and we have the Three of Swords, okay? This is hilarious because we've been seeing so much energy of the Queen of Swords, even in a different deck. So this is very hilarious to me. And of course, I also pulled us an angelic message that I will read for the day. So, Queen of Swords in this deck. As you can see, this woman, she is, let me pull it up so you can see her a little bit better. This woman has the head of some person in her hand. She is literally like flying into the atmosphere with her sword drawn. Okay. She's definitely on the defense, but she's vulnerable about it. She's not hiding the fact that she will quickly snap back. She will quickly go off. She will say whatever needs to be said, even if it offends you or hurts your feelings, because she's a warrior and she's a queen still fighting on the battlefield. So it's this energy of, not saying that, of course, I'm assuming the queen is fighting for something. Of course, she's being very aggressive, with this man's head in her hand, but she's probably fighting from a place of protecting her village, protecting her home. Okay, so anytime we see the Queen of Swords in a reading, we know that we can't take everything that someone says to us, straight to the heart, because people's words, we are still in the retrograde. We are coming to the end of it. We will be coming out of the retrograde very soon. And we also will be still having that post phase that I still say, hey, watch it, next couple weeks afterwards. But for the most part, the intensity of it should die down. So this is still a great energy to plan. This woman is very intelligent. So structuring a new plan, figuring things out, getting to a place of realizing that, I'm not trying to hurt your feelings, but this is my truth and I'm going to speak it, and that's what it is. So just watch it, you all. It kind of really gives me that feeling like those of you who work with bosses and people to where they kind of, walk around with their nose up in the air, or if you're a boss and you do that, this might be a day where you really do this to the max. Okay. You could also notice that, if you're the worker, if you're on the working side of it, you can notice that, your boss might not be the most compassionate today. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Now, the next card we have is the Hierophant, and the Hierophant is structured religion. It's an energy of Taurus. It likes to keep things exactly the way that they are. It does not like to change because it feels as if I've been living this luxurious life, even if, maybe it's not the most morally right, who cares? This has worked for us this long, kind of think about America, doing some of the things that it's done in its history, but we still live this day-to-day life of the conventional thing we've always done. So it's not to like put ourselves down or put you down or anything like that, but we live in a society where we constantly do the same thing over and over again, even when it's kind of, to me, crazy how we live based off rules and regulations that were made in the 1700s. I don't really get it. So the Hierophant does, though. The Hierophant says because it works, Crystal, because we want to keep it this way. This is religion. This is what you believe in. A lot of you all today could be thinking about your religious standpoints and even feeling a lot of that Venus energy, because the Hierophant is Venus energy, which is all about luxury and, doing nice things for yourself. I would still say watch it, don't overdo it today with earthly things, because sometimes the Hierophant can be very discriminating, okay? Because it's all about, if you're gay, you cannot be in the Christian church. If you do this, you cannot. It's a lot of these strict rules. So a lot of us may be thinking about our spirituality, our religion. The Hierophant is also marriage. Watch it, you all, with this energy, because it could be saying the wrong thing to your partner, and it really has a way of sticking today, to say the least. The positive way I would look at this Hierophant is, reading your favorite Bible scripture today, delving into any type of spiritual script that you like to read to encourage you, okay? Now, the next card we have is the Three of Swords, okay? And the Three of Swords is, once again, like I was saying, this Queen of Swords, says this thing, to hurt this, like she says the thing to hurt the individual and they're heartbroken. Okay, so really watch the Three of Swords, because it is hurt. It is pain. It is energy of the swords, though. So it's all in your thoughts. It doesn't mean that anybody is going to physically hurt you at all. It means that if you allow yourself to fester on that broken marriage, if you allow yourself to indulge in the heartbreaks that you suffered, if you allow yourself to dig deeper into your thoughts in a Mercury retrograde, especially in Pisces, the deepest of the waters, and insanity, and you'll really get in this energy of hurt, So you really have to watch this, okay? Work on your heart center. Watch your words today as far as how you speak to people, because the words that you say, you might just be joking, saying, hey, girl, you look real fat in that dress. But you don't know that that girl has been battling an eating disorder. Sometimes I think we joke a little too much in this society, and we don't realize that, no, it's not saying, oh, get a thicker skin. It's just saying you never know where other people are coming from. Nobody judges earth signs for being materialistic. Don't judge water signs for being emotional, and vice versa. It doesn't really matter the zodiac sign. You could be a Taurus and be the most emotional person in the world, but we have to, understand each other more versus find ways of, utilizing our power to bring others down. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and read our message that we have. And it is, do you realize that you have a sacred heart? Do you believe in the healing power of pure love? Imagine that your heart center is glowing with your true spiritual nature, love. You are able to dissolve illusions of illness and emotional challenges. Your presence has a healing effect on everyone you encounter. And this saint it's associated with is Mother Teresa. And it says, all thoughts, words, and actions that come through me flow through my heart center. I freely share my abundance and the fruits of my labor with those in need. So I hope that helped you all. Have a great day. And if you ever need to get a private reading with me, you can always do so by emailing me at crystalneat@gmail.com. Besides that, have a great day.